Let's go, Nairo. I mean, let's see who wins this. I'm really looking forward to it.
Honestly, there's no shame in any reason of a tournament like this. We're all waving our flags.
6WX, though, definitely a super cool dude and a really skilled player as well. Everyone hails him as the aggro Sonic, him and Supergirl Kells. So let's see. Maybe he's going to slow it down to deal with the firestorm that is Nairo. Oh, did he just kill himself? Yeah, he did. It was worth it. It's a one-stock match.
Heavy risk, but the prize. We're sitting at the one stocks. They're playing it. They're respecting it. This is the start of the set. This is exactly how this set is going to go the whole way through. It's going to be hyper-aggression on both sides.
Lightning fast. We'll see, though. Maybe 6WX is going to get a suicide kill to close this one out. If that were the last stock and Nairo did that, would have won my respect forever and ever. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. He almost died to that. 67%. 6WX hanging on here. He's got another chance to do some damage. I love how he fell with the forward air, maybe trying to cheese Nairo off the tether.
We see the side B come out, a very interesting option from Nairo. Not often used tool of Zero Suit mains, but nonetheless I feel actually very strong in this matchup because it's going to keep Sonic at a distance. Keep that Hedgehog on a leash, you limit his options for movement. That's where a lot of the power comes from, especially from 6's Sonic.
Yeah, I feel like Mars uses that side B quite a bit. Nairo not so much. Ooh, just barely the Tarzan swing onto the edge and the back air actually closing it out. Nairo, that was only 1 minute and 23 seconds.
Most of that was just on one stock.
Yeah, exactly. That was a one-stock match. Absolutely crazy. And if there's anyone who's going to make those plays, it's Nairo.
Absolutely. As I was saying in Game 1, I feel like this is going to set the tone of the entire set. We know both of these players have exactly the right amount of technique, of skill, of flavor behind their play that inhibits all of these types of plays for going truly aggro, for going for early kills, for going for those very brash assaults that allow them to be able to get those early kills. Now, are we going to see another 30-second stock? I don't know about all that, but we're already seeing both these players staying very active on top of each other.
Nairo's on that third eye stuff right there when he backed through 6WX and then tried to charge the down smash the other way. If that worked, man, he could have possibly killed too, right into the down B. But it looks like 6WX still hanging on here. No punish on the whiff boost kick, though.
6 knew that he had to fall with it. He has to recognize that he needs to wait for openings that he makes for himself. If Nairo ends up setting up something, it could be a trap in the Waking. We've seen that Nairo time and time again is very aware of how the end leg on each of his moves operates, and he always seems to have a quick option immediately out the cut.
All right, 6WX taking to the platform, just chilling out there, waiting for an opening. Nairo, though, fending him back. Those faster ground normals, really just the jab. Outspeeding everything Sonic has, and everything that every other character has, being that it's frame 1.
Back throw from 6 is going to allow him to assert stage control. He's going to try to go deep with the spring jump, but it's not going to be enough.
Those down smashes, not quite connecting. 6WX, he knows his character's strength is to play just outside of your range and use the speed to get in for the quickest of whiff punishes. Okay, those jabs, making sure he can get any damage possible here for Nairo. Ooh, the fear from 6WX, though, stayed in shield a little bit too long, just long enough for that grab, and a down throw up air going to close out his first stock.
6 still on the hunt, though. He knows that he has enough damage racked up on Nairo that he can afford to get aggressive with this. He's trying to swing those fists around, but not being able to do it just yet. I love the fairs from 6, though. He's been using it in so many ways to threaten kill options, as well as to drag around from them.
I also like how he keeps trying to cross through Nairo, but sometimes he's getting stopped cold by the jab, and he needs to make an adjustment. However, this is still a really tight race.
Barely any percentage built up onto 6WX as Nairo just tries to space him out. He wants to maintain a sphere where he knows that he's able to freely move, where 6 cannot interfere.
The pressure from Nairo there, so smart. If only that Nair were just a little bit better timed, he still would have gotten away with it and been able to keep the pressure going. 6WX, though, recognizing the gap in the block strength. Okay, big whiff grab, but 6WX not taking too much punishment off of it.
Well, I like how, despite the fact that both of these players are globally known for how aggressive they can be, they're both trying to utilize that aggression to just curb each other's movements. And it's Nairo being able to outbox 6 that's giving him the lead him to a 2-0 score now.
Every time 6WX is in the air, it looks like Nairo is just so ready to suffocate him, whether it's with something waiting on the ground for him or just jumping out there and doing it.
Now, Sonic, of course, is sported as being the fastest character, but that's so long as his feet are on the ground. While this battle is taking place in the air, this is Nairo's domain. So much combo potential, so many opportunities for 6 to just lose out in any contention.
It's those beefy buttons that Zero Suit has. They do a lot of damage and knockback. Very safe on shield. And of course, that up air, man, that's the beginning of the end if you get hit by that. Speaking of, let's see what 6WX can do with the juggle himself. Not nearly the devastating combo potential of Zero Suit Samus, but still a lot of stuff that he can get himself. All right, the whiff grabs from Nairo, getting a little bit overzealous here. Smart, not fighting off more than he can chew. I also think Zero Suit's grab is phenomenal for catching Sonic after he does the spring. Either way, 6WX looking like he is in firm control of this game here.
6 trying to flip the script on what we've seen from the previous 2 games. Even though he's been staying mobile, he hasn't really been able to contest Nairo. And that's the reason why he knows that no matter what option he throws out, no matter how deep of a lead he builds up for himself, there's always an ever-present danger from Nairo being able to reverse the situation and just take his soul.
Jab into up tilt. Nairo literally reinventing the character right now. This guy is crazy. And I love how he hesitated or faked them out with that empty jump during the down smash and then still was right there to confirm he's not B. No rage on Sonic means he's going to live that back throw. Nairo with another chance until he gets back aired in the face. 6WX facing his tournament elimination. I'm sorry, winner's bracket elimination right now.
Getting a bit far ahead of us for now, but 6 still in it. He's still got a little bit of time here, but I don't know. I feel like Nairo's just running away with so much momentum. Even with the sour hit of that boost kick, it's not going to be enough just yet. 63% built up onto 6. Nairo's got to either one more really solid grab into a up air chain.
He might have given you exactly what you asked for.
Not like this.
I love how Nairo will recognize when the combo he's going for isn't quite going to pan out, and then he adjusts on the fly. Usually you'll still see him able to close out your life, but 6WX making some great defensive choices here.
And it's such a proactive autocorrect that you bring up. Because Nairo doesn't just go for if X fails, do Y. He recognizes trends throughout the set. He sees how opponents are reacting to him so he can choose accordingly how he's going to check. Like that leading in with the projectile, he knows he's going to be able to get that free grab or a free stun and just further pressuring his opponents.
Don't forget that while he is an aggressive wild man, he's still extremely smart, very well-seasoned player. And there's a method to the madness all the time from Nairo. Oh, he wanted that roll so badly.
Yeah, he's trying to see into the future right now, but it's not happening. 6 still staying alive, sitting at max rage. If he lands that, that up air could have been it.
Very well could have, especially on a stage like Town and City with that low ceiling. Oh, the weak nair, not quite the strong back air though. That may have also been the game, and there it is, 6WX clinging to life here.
Staying alive on a wing and a prayer right now. Score sitting 2-1, but nonetheless, 6 fought for his second lease on life.
A wing and a bear, dude. All right, let's see what Nairo can do, man. Let's see if he's going to close this one out. Let's see if we're going to get another Game 5. So many ridiculous sets this evening.
And the pick from Nairo is looking like it's going to be Town and City.
Okay, just running it right back. Wants to make sure
choice.
that when he gets those confirms, they kill as early as possible. I don't even think he's too worried about the layout. Just wants to end lives.
Honestly, both of these characters do a phenomenal job out of playing offensively and defensively on this stage. There's so many options for them to land that it becomes a bit more difficult for them to cover each other's landings, but at the same time, their speed allows them to contest with each other, stay at pose. It's a tit-for-tat kind of battle, and we're starting to see that now that 6 is looking a little bit more lively.
I love how Nairo complements his aggression and wild swings with his buttons with fakeouts and resets. It allows him to take a small confirm at 0 that wouldn't otherwise lead into death, potentially all the way there. Wow!
Yeah, where'd that stock go? Where'd the damage on Nairo go? There was no damage on Nairo.
Maybe 6WX will respond the same way.
if we're going to see it, we're going to have to see it soon because once again, Six is looking at that position where this could be his winner's side life.
We saw him make quite the comeback last game, but the odds weren't stacked so hard against him. Love that, waiting in spin dash charge until Nairo picked an action.
Taking a note out of Rath's book with how patient you can be with Sonic's kit to complement those aggressive options. It's that type of synergy that really finds you at the upper echelon of Sonic play. However, Six needs to sort of exemplify that a lot further as we move on through the set if he wants to stay alive. He's already sitting at 82%.
Yeah, this one's slipping away from him in a big way. Nairo potentially about to close it out. I love that. How he goes for the empty hop makes you think, oh, maybe I'm going to live this, and then just squeezes the life right out of you.
Nope. This is a Hunter live on the prowl, and he's still looking to make his way to further and bigger targets as he moves himself into the top 8. We're looking at a really nice top 8 ahead of us after these past matches.
We really are. And I think we're going to have one more side of winners quarterfinals, and that'll be it.
We've had a pretty fun run.
That's it. All right.
That
well,
is.
Dude, it's been real.
It's been a